Hey everyone, it's Donna here, and I am back. This is going to feel weird for me because I haven't done any sale videos for a long time. But I have those wedding dress, the last of the wedding dress items left over from some of the dresses that I had cut up last year, the year before. As always, the instructions on how to order are in the description box down below. You'll need to send me an email with the lot numbers that you would like to purchase and quantity. If you are the first time ordering anything from me, I will need to get your payment is through PayPal. I will need to get your PayPal email address and your zip code and your address so that I can calculate the shipping for your order. So I am only doing US shipping for this, well, going forward. The shipping cost for overseas has just become too ridiculously high. So only US for orders. All right, let's get started. Up first, lot number 1 is a grab bag, and I have 6 of these put together. Lot number 1 is only 1 per person. I want these to go to as many people as possible since I only have 6 of them available. It's a grab bag of wedding appliques and trims and bits. They're all very similar to what you see here. It's a big old pile of all different types of wedding appliques, different sizes. There's quite a few of this particular one here. It's a grab bag, but they are all very, very similar. Probably very similar in quantity as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that pretty? So shiny. I think most of these are clear. Well, no, there's a few that have some iridescent sequins in them. There's some of these little medallions. There's more of that one. There's a piece of trim. Different sizes. There are some small ones, some larger ones. Isn't that pretty? Different styles. There's some of the corded à l'ensemble ones with the corded type, and then there's the regular net embroidered type. Some are pretty heavily beaded. I'm going to try to show you some of the variety. There's a few that have a satin backing, and they're all very similar to this. It's a piece of trim. They all have some trim of some sort in them. Some are bigger. This is a bigger piece of wedding trim. Well, where's the end of it? There it is. This one's about 5 inches deep. You're going to see more of this in just a minute. But each of the grab bags has, I think, a yard, if I'm not mistaken. There's some more smaller ones. Some more smaller ones. Whoops. That one's really heavily beaded. And then there's some satin-covered buttons in each of the grab bags, and some of these bling, little gold bling pieces that are iridescent. There's about a ½ inch, I think. So that is lot number 1. There's a big old pile of wedding appliques and trims and buttons. I have 6 of these available, and these are $35 a piece. And it's a grab bag. A bead got away. A couple of sequins. lot number 2 is a 2¼ yard length of this wedding dress trim. These are iridescent sequins on here. They are nicely beaded. Very pretty. It's 5 inches from the top there to the bottom here. So this is lot number 2, 2¼ inches of this wedding trim. I only have this one bundle of it available, and it is $8. Lot number 3 is a medallion from the train of a wedding dress. It measures 19 inches long by 7 inches wide, and it has it's on a net backing, so if you want to take this apart, it'd be very easy to do so. There's 2 of these little medallions at either end, and then some appliques in between. So this is lot number 3. I have 2 of these available, and these are $5 a piece. Lot number 4 is very similar but bigger. It is 22½ inches long by 10 inches wide. It's also on a net backing. It's from the train of the center of the train of a wedding dress. And I'm just going to go through this. There's both different types of appliques on here. There's the embroidered type, and then there's the corded à l'ensemble ones. There's a mixture. So that is lot number 4. I only have one of this one available, and this is $7. Lot number 5 is a medallion. It's heavily beaded, has slightly iridescent sequins on it. It measures 10 inches long by 4 inches wide at the widest point, and it has a little dangle in the center of it. And that's what this one looks like. Isn't that pretty? This is lot number 5. I have 2 of these available, and these are $5 a piece. Lot number 6 is also a medallion. It is 11 inches tall by 5½ inches wide at the widest point, and it is on a tulle background. No, these are clear sequins on this, I think, but this nicely beaded. I think this was from the, well, I think this is also from the train of a wedding dress. So I have 3 of this one available, and these are $5 a piece. That's lot number 6. Lot number 7 is from the neckline of the bodice of a wedding dress. It has beautiful dangles on it. It measures 11 inches, and that's from here down to here. And the dangles are between 1½ to 4 inches at the longest one is 4 inches down here. And it has some satin covered buttons up there. It's on a tulle background. Beautiful appliques, heavily beaded. And then of course your gorgeous dangles at the bottom. So this is lot number 7. I only have one of this available, and this one is $7. And last but certainly not least, this was from my very favorite wedding dress that I've cut up over the years. I had several of it. This is the focal point of the bodice, and it is heavily beaded. I'll come down close in a minute. It measures 14 inches from top to bottom, and that doesn't include the dangles. The dangles are an additional 3.5 inches at the bottom. But let's come down so you can see the gorgeousness. There are iridescent rows and rows and layers of iridescent bugle beads throughout this. You've got some teardrop beads, some rice beads. Gorgeous shine to this. There are the rows of the bugle beads. This piece is just spectacular. I hate to let this one go because it's so beautiful, but I'm going to share it. So that is lot number 8. I only have one of this one available, and this is $12. So that's all I have for today. This is probably going to be the last of my sale videos, aside from, of course, my journals as I get them completed. And I may be putting together some ephemera packs because I have tons and tons of, I've been going crazy making tags and ephemera and flips and all kinds of things for journals. So and that's one of 3 boxes that I have full of ephemera, handmade ephemera. So I mean, if anybody's interested in packs of those, I've offered them before and they seem to be very popular. So leave me a comment down below in the description box. And thank you for watching. And if you're not a subscriber already, I would love it if you would come join me. Thank you for all my subscribers that have been with me for over the years. I really appreciate all of you, all my new subscribers as well. So thanks, and bye for now.